G'day everybody, me again. The little car needs an oil change. It's a little mirror, a little 550cc turbo car. I thought I'd show you a couple of the other features of it while I'm here doing this. Complete with underbonnet spider webs. Little intercooler. I think some of you have seen this video, or we've seen this part of the car before. The front mount isn't actually connected because it's too big. And I didn't show you these in the other videos, I should have. Dan made some carbon fibre door trims. They're just 2 layers of fibre, 2 layers of fiberglass, all resined up nicely. He's done a really good job of them. They look pretty good. Little pull straps for handles. Cams approved. Hydraulic handbrake. I'll probably do another video on that, go into it a bit more. But oh yeah, there's my lunch on the floor too. And yeah, we stripped out all of the interior. Lightened her up as much as possible. Even the roof lining is gone, kind of needs finishing. But yeah, put it up on the hoist and see what the underneath looks like. Well, the exhaust is very simple. There's only one resonator on it. The turbo keeps it pretty quiet. It is actually mostly the original exhaust. Being a 500cc engine, I'm not too worried about it. I doubt I'm ever going to be restricting it. Obviously with a turbo it's always better to have the biggest piping you can possibly fit, but you know, it's the mirror. It's the little car that could. Yes, the twin rear exhaust kind of does work. You do get outlet off both tips, and these rear tips are actually muffler tips off a original Honda muffler. The tips just knocked off it and we welded them on there like that. Fuel tank, it's in good nick, no dents, no dings. Same with the sump, no dents, no dings, and it's pretty clean under here. She doesn't leak too much. Might be a little bit of oil coming out the gearbox, but I did the seals. I did the drive shaft seals, or it would have been probably 6 months ago, so they should still be pretty good. Yeah, that will happen. That's going to need replacing. Oh, looks like both my boots in the front have gone. Oh well, it's not clicking yet. I'll just have to pull them off and get the boots done. Yeah, the joints are still good, they're not too loose. Fortunately, the little turbo car gets thrashed around corners a lot, so when a little turbo car gets thrashed around corners, CV joints get worn out. There's also one of the cross member rubbers that's going a bit sad on me, because sometimes you feel the whole cross member jumping. Just make sure all the bolts are tight. Another thing with mirrors is these steering rack bolts can come loose, and then your steering rack comes loose, and that's not much fun either. But at the moment they're both looking like they're good. Yep. Shifter cables, it's not much to them. There's the hydraulic lines going to the hydraulic handbrake. Shockies. Oh, that one's fucking out me by the looks. Started leaking. Oh, I've got my work cut out for me, haven't I? Bloody hell. CV joints, shockies. Oh well. Oh well, for today I'm just going to do the job that I wanted to do, and that's change the oil. So I'll get some tools and find the oil filter. The oil filter's over here actually. It's a Lubifiner equivalent of a Z386. Very rusty inside already, damn. So yeah, I'm going to find some oil, my drain pan, and change this oil. Now the oil coming out of this thing looks really black and a lot worse than it actually is. It's a turbo car that's carbureted. Now the fuel mixtures I would say they're not exactly perfect. And because the fuel mixtures aren't exactly perfect, it runs very rich. Carburetors and turbos don't mix too well sometimes. So as it runs rich, it puts a lot of carbon into the oil, and I'd even say it's almost to the point of bore washing. Yeah, it's a good thing I've done this now as well, just like with the fuel filters in the truck the other day. I'm going to have to investigate, see if I can actually, I don't know, I can't really down jet the carburetor, that's not the solution. I think one of the vacuum lines going to it isn't, well, it's supposed to be going through probably a vacuum temperature relay on the block, or a switch, and it's not, so I think it might be constantly stuck in cold start mode, you know, running richer for cold starts. As you can see, 550cc engine doesn't take very much oil, only 3 litres. Yeah, the cold starts, I think it's stuck in like a cold start mode. I'm going to have to look into it and see if I can figure that out. I wonder if that, oh no, that looks alright. Anyway, time to put this plug back in and change the filter. It's a bloody good thing I put the old filter on properly, otherwise it would have been a bastard of a job to get it back out of there. I managed to undo the old one by hand and just pull it off, so obviously I was a good boy last time I put it together. But yeah, there's the tiny little turbocharger. It's not much bigger than the frickin' oil filter. I have to clean out my air filter a bit here. It's looking a bit mucky. Yeah, that's just a breather off a V8. Anyway, time to put the oil in, then we're done. Ooh, mirror's not too dirty in there. Kind of nice and clean still. That's what happens when you keep up with your oil changes. Anyway, I think that's about it for this little update. Take the mirror for a little cruise later on. Might go get some food. And thanks for watching.